In between Top Hat and Follow the Fleet, Ginger starred in Person, the first time her name was solo over the title in an A movie. This is when Ginger finally became a top solo actor in her own right. Some of the reviews were a bit harsh about the movie, saying Ginger did as well as she could with this improbable script. It seems to me these critics did not understand this was a farce from beginning to end. Not a slapstick farce, with only a few overt laugh scenes, but a farce nonetheless. Ginger got it. Neither Astaire nor Hepburn had my absurd sense of humor, which made it simple for me to look ridiculous, and I did look ridiculous in this film. The movie opens with Brent bumping into Ginger wearing a heavy veil.
Oh, I'm sorry, I couldn't help it.
A few minutes later, a cab has a slight accident. A crowd forms, trapping her, and she becomes hysterical and faints. Brent comes to her rescue and gets her into a cab to go to the hospital. Ginger is a nervous wreck, and Brent is kind to her.
Drive me to the Civic Center, please.
Civic Center, please.
No!
No!
Oh, I've got to get out. Please let me out. I must get
Stop.
out. No!
No!
Oh, I can't do it. I can't do it. I'm too frightened.
Oh, now, you stay here with me and you'll be all right. You'll get over it.
Oh, I'll never get over it.
Oh, sure you will.
You're kind, aren't you?
Oh, sure. I'm top bottle grade A milk of human kindness.
Brent escorts her to her hotel room.
Yes, but I can't see enough of your face through that veil to recognize you.
You're not missing much.
Ouch.
What?
Nothing.
You said ouch.
Yeah, but I didn't mean it.
Oh, yes, you did. So I'm an ouch face, am I?
Now, you might be generous and forget that.
I'll never forget that you called me an ouch face. It wasn't very gentlemanly.
Well, how was I to know you had a face like that? I mean,
You haven't had time to walk to the Civic Center and back?
No, I was in the middle of a terrific accident.
Stuff and nonsense. You've been giving way to that neurotic imagination again.
Don't people ever get over a nervous breakdown?
I wish it were ethical for a doctor to give a patient a good licking. You're over your nervous breakdown. It's finished. All you have to do is to get a little grip on yourself and be cured.
Instead of her longer assignment, her doctor, played by Samuel S. Hines, sends her down to the hotel bar for 10 minutes.
Oh, there's the young man who rescued me.
Well, Aaron, I thought you were somewhere else.
No, I got back. Miss Colfax, may I present an old friend of mine, Judge Thaddeus Parks?
How do you do?
Charmed. Charmed.
Ginger overhears Brent, her savior, is going to a cabin in the country.
I've only got a minute, Emery.
well.
I can't go.
Oh, but Uncle Thad, I've been planning on this vacation for months.
The case isn't over yet, Emery. I can't possibly make it. But there's no reason why you shouldn't go. No, you go ahead, Emery. It's away from everything. You'll find all the rest and peace and quiet there is in all the world.
Take me with you?
What? Oh, it's you. I see you haven't got your veil on.
Please take me with you. I was listening. It sounds like a heavenly place. And...
Who else would be coming?
Why, no one.
Just the two of us?
Oh, I see. A chaperone. You better take another good look at me and then tell me whether you think you need a chaperone or not.
Why, when there are 37 million other young men in this country, you insist on picking me out?
Well, because I don't know who else I could get, and because you're kind. You said so yourself. And because I'm not afraid of you. And because if I don't get away from here, I'm going crazy. You will take me, won't you?
Mr. Muir will be just like a big, faithful dog. You're not going to try to stop it, are you?
I most certainly
Oh,
am.
you want me to be cured, don't you?
Yes.
Well, I'm positive that this is the only way.
Bah!
Uncle Mitchell and Dr. Hines discuss the trip. Hines telling Mitchell Ginger really is the famous star, but to keep that from Brent. Mitchell wants Ginger to put on her costume, and then Ginger's co-star in her movies, performed by Alan Mowbray, barges in looking for Ginger. Brent meets with Ginger and agrees she can come along.
I'll be here with the car at 7 o'clock in the morning. Good night.
7 o'clock in the morning? Well, that's absurd. Well, I'm not getting up before dawn for any man.
Perfectly all right with me. You have your rest, and I'll be someplace in the mountains before you order coffee.
Oh, no, you wouldn't do that to me.
Wouldn't I?
Oh, well, all right. But I think you're hateful. What did you say? Didn't your mother ever teach you not to talk with your mouth full?
Thought you understood that this is a share-and-share-like corporation. That goes for work and rest. No washing, no cooking, no eaty grubby.
Now you're trying to bully me. What about that grade A milk of human kindness?
Well, it has been known to sour.
I'll bet you don't even like Carol Corliss.
Well, there are so many of them. Let's see, wasn't she the one in Enduring Virtue?
Yes. Did you like her?
No, not much.
I think Carol Corliss is very beautiful and very talented.
She's probably a little squirt.
But then Ginger is frightened and runs into Brent's arms for protection. The next morning, Ginger loves the country quiet until she finds a note from Brent giving her breakfast chores. She throws the note away and goes swimming instead. Brent is bird-watching when he is stunned seeing Ginger out of her costume, looking gorgeous in a bathing suit. Ginger wrote in her bio that the censors had a fit over her bathing suit showing too much flesh, but she added not as much as was almost filmed. The water was freezing, yet Ginger was ordered to swim in it anyway. As she swam, she had a wardrobe malfunction. My bathing trunks were slowly sliding off. It was all I could do to keep them from coming off altogether. Brent follows Ginger back to the cabin, sees the water on the porch from Ginger returning, sees his note is gone, but she pretends she is just waking up. Brent calls the doctor asking who Ginger really is, and the doctor says he will find out eventually. He is so dense looking at all these magazines with Ginger on the cover, all he notices is the Field and Stream magazine. But he does recognize her picture in the snack box he just bought. He gets back to the cabin and Ginger is out walking, out of costume. She sees Brent waiting for her on the stoop and pretties herself up. She stands there expecting Brent to be overwhelmed by her beauty, but he pretends not to notice and barely looks at her and complains she has done no chores. She tells him who she really is, the famous actress, and he pretends to be totally unimpressed.
Do you know who I am?
Somebody Colfax or something.
I am Carol Corliss.
Carol Corliss. Mm-hmm.
So you don't believe I'm Carol Corliss?
Certainly. I'd believe you were Charlie Chaplin if you wanted me to. Now, what possible difference could it make to me? I'm not any more interested in Miss Corliss than I am in Miss Colfax. What I need around here is someone to do a little work.
Brent agrees to Ginger's proposal that she will do her chores if Brent will call her by her real name. He is having a little too much fun tormenting her.
Don't care if she ain't good looking. If she's fair and square and will do my cooking.
Please like and subscribe.